Hello everyone, it's Rad. Welcome to Radko Tarot channel, and this video is going to contain a general tarot reading, and for that reason, as general tarot reading, the reading itself is going to relate to different subjects and situations and is going to manifest itself in a different way with every single different person. Now, in case you are interested to know about specifically about your personal situation, you can check out my website, which is listed here in the display, or it is as well shown in the description of the video. And there you are going to find, visiting it, you're going to find on the very front page full list of my services as well as their pricing, starting from just as little as $12 for the recorded readings and $15 for the private call readings. Apart from that, if you want to see me live, or you want to contribute with an event on me, you can check out my Facebook page, which as well you can see here on the video or in the description down below, and consider sharing and subscribing the video, because this is a one-man operation and your support does helps a lot. That being said, I want you now to lay back comfortably and enjoy the show. Alright, so that will be Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Weekly tarot reading for April 19th, 29th, excuse me, to May 5th, 2019. In just a second, guys, to shuffle the cards and we can go directly to the weekly tarot spread here. So, alright. So that being said, the first card for Cancer, which is the topic of their week, that is going to be the Six of Swords, followed by the second card, which is the challenges for Cancer for throughout the week, that is going to be the Nine of Wands. The third card, this is going to be the positivity out of the week, or what Cancer can go for, like aims, intentions, and so on and so forth. We do have the Five of Wands, and the last card, which is the guidance that Tarot is giving to Cancer, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So once again, Six of Swords is the first one, followed by the second, which is the Nine of Wands. Third card for Cancer, that is to be the Five of Wands, and the last one that we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So Cancer, it looks like that this week is going to be quite active, first of all, from your behalf. Now, the only danger that I see here is that you may a little bit prematurely jump into things, instead of taking rather more meticulous preparations for them. And that is because of the thrill itself by looking at these cards, because for some of you, or for the majority of you, you are going to have that a window of opening, a window of opportunity for you to kind of like improve the circumstances, either into career and relationship, and you would want the thing to happen as fast as possible, and you would not want to waste any time into preparation, or you can't feel yourself prepared enough to execute the thing, or rather like take advantage of the opportunity itself. However, that may not be the case. I mean, you may not find yourself as prepared as you think you are. So the first card here, which is the general topic of the week, is the Six of Wands, and it is exactly about that threshold we're talking about here, conquering new shores and sitting, like I said, on the threshold, on the verge of a new enterprises, or a new shores want to conquer. Now, the thing with the Six of Swords, like in many readings that I'm saying, is that this card usually is accompanied with a fear of insecurity, and as well fear of the thing that you are to chase for throughout the week, either a person, career goal, or so on and so forth. It may not worth it. Now, usually these fears, which are accompanied here with the Six of Swords, are rather futile. So in reality, whatever you do, you are to improve your circumstances, no matter what you do, in the direction of where the change or the threshold appears and manifests itself. The accompanied card, this is going to be the Sun. So formation is a active supporters. And the Sun here points that this is the natural path that you should go forward. And as well, it does point that this direction of yours, which it's fearful of your behalf to take on, it kind of offers you a lot of room to growth. To grow, as a Sun card does represent expanding energies of growth. Additionally to that, the Sun card, it is a sign of almost, secured success, being that there is almost no way how you could fail in this endeavor, either starting a new relationship project or a career path, or just taking on some enterprises which appear new to you, and you may not be quite confident that you will be able to execute them quite well. But as soon as you start doing what is necessary, to execute those enterprises, you will kind of like get the hang of it pretty fast, and you are to see that the initial fear, it was nothing but just the self-imposed fear created by your own personal insecurity that you can actually make the things happen. So the negative card here, or rather like what is the challenge, that will be the Nine of Wands. And like I said, your jump forward could be rather a bit premature. Just to give you an example of that, so let's say that you finally have that window of opportunity, window of opening, to start like dating with the person you're always dreamed of, all right? And you may jump into it a little bit premature, not kind of like making your homework, in the sense of that getting to know that person a little bit better, asking about them, asking about what they like, reconnoitering, for example, what type of activities they prefer to contribute, and so on and so forth. Now the nine of wands in this position is rather more on the positive end, because it does point that you're almost on the finish line, all right? But before you go through the finish line, there are some things that you need to take under consideration. And if you don't do so, if you're not patient enough, and if you don't wait for a bit, to gather up your strengths, your thought, and to make up your strategy as best as possible, you may charge instead of toward success, toward your personal destruction, or the destruction of the enterprise itself. So guys, just hold your horses a little bit as soon as that window of opportunity opens for you, and just think carefully, what is the best way you can take advantage or capitalize on the situation. And as soon as you do so, I have no doubts whatsoever that the best way you can do is going to become obvious to you. Just don't rush it. The accompanied card here, that will be the Temperance, and nothing more that I can say really with this combo, because it is in an active friends, and the Temperance also only adds a more solidity to my statement that you should adopt rather balanced approach than a extreme approach where you face hyperactivity, like I said, and you want the things to happen as fast as possible, and so on and so forth. It is because the Temperance is always about obtaining the middle road, the middle path, without making any extreme taking any extreme actions, or rather adopting any extreme measures. And as well, the Temperance points that you should be more compassionate. You may find yourself being challenged to be compassionate, or you may find it difficult for yourself to be compassionate toward the situation. Straight away, an example that comes to my mind is that if, for example, someone you are attracted to, and you make a quite solid move toward them, they tell you, I need a little bit of time to think about it, instead of giving them the time, being compassionate and showing a side of solidarity to press them even further. The third card, which is the positivity out of the week, that is going to be the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is one of, according to my beliefs at least, guys, it is one of the best cards that can fall into a positive position. It is because Five of Wands is the card pointing that one can't reverse failure into success. So if some of your situations, regardless where that situation is manifested at, is going downhill. Well, maybe this week things are gonna change, and that downhill is going to be traversed into an uphill through a sudden around turns, through a surprising event, that window of opportunity, which I said, because the Five of Wands as a manifestation of an event, it does represent these unexpected surprises which one can capitalize on, that are going to give them an edge over a situation. But Five of Wands as well, sometimes that does represent a little bit of a clashes of an ideas, all right? And one should not strain from those clashes, but rather contribute into them, because from those confrontations and clashes of an idea, one can extract a very valuable insights and an information as well. The accompanied card, that is going to be the Three of Swords, and we're definitely talking about a transforming failure into success here. It is kind of like a huge drop of blockage, and you Cancers now finally will be able to push forward with a certain enterprise on an activity that until this very moment was either a colossal failure, or there were problems all along the path, too many problems one to hassle to attend to this either relationship, job, or a project. You know, it was too much hassle for you to care for that thing, or to, you know, to involve yourself with it. But now those problems are not going to be present anymore. Those obstacles will no longer be in place, and therefore that is your window of opportunity where you kind of like exert yourself into it, into either dating that person or taking this project and becoming successful into it. The only thing, like I said, that can the only couple of things that I said that can truly deprive you from improving dramatically your circumstances are your fear and not acting at all on that window of opportunity, and as well the premature actions also. So you need to find that sweet spot where you are prepared enough, you know, to tackle with whatever comes after you take advantage of this window of opportunity, and as well be courageous enough to not bail out of it. And the guidance here that Tarot offers you, this is the Knight of Pentacles, and that is more like I cannot say like a warning, you know, but like it appears as a statement over something that you want to think about. And the Knight of Pentacles asks, kind of urges you to ask yourself, is that what you are after? It's really what you want? And while you are preparing your strategy, you may want to take the time as well to answer to your question for yourself, because for some you may find out that it is not what you want in reality. What you are after, it is not what you truly want, and so on and so forth. You know, for some it could be what you want. The thing is that this card is a sign here that the whole endeavor is going to take crap a lot of time, and it will exhaust a lot of your energy. Yeah, you are gonna bear results at the end. I mean, the results are gonna be quite justified, you know, but it does depend what you want, because you know, you can earn a lot from it, but if what you are earning is not what you are expecting, then it was not really worth it. So yeah, that is something you want to think over or think about. So the accompanied card here, this is going to be the Star card. The formation is a passive enemies, and it does look like that you will have to bear with it alone. I mean, you will not gonna have this support from people that you may usually be used to, and as well there won't be any to empathize on you and on your endeavor, meaning that you ain't gonna face a emotional support nor understanding from others by you pushing forward with your endeavor. But does that really matter if you are happy after what you if you achieve what you are after, then really you should not care about what others think. And finally, to give you an example of that, you know, maybe that window of opportunity for you to push on a project that have been set on hold because there were too many problems surrounding it. It comes around, you know, that opportunity comes around, and everybody is urging you not to do so, not to revive the project, but you know that this is what you want, all right? And regardless of others' opinion, you revives it and you are feeling happy working upon it, and so on and so forth. That could be the case with you, Cancer. So it could be that you know, your relationship is going downhill and it is almost at the verge of breaking, but you have that window of opportunity to resuscitate your relationship. Everybody is urging you not to do so, but if that relationship is what you want, then you definitely have to go for it. So that was your weekly tarot reading for May 29th, April 29th, Cancer, to May 5th. Hope you enjoyed it and you liked it, and we're going to see each other around. Until then, bye.